happening right now? Hold on. Okay. We're now streaming on the tubes of you. Okay. You got kicked out of my live. I don't know what you're talking about. Did you get kicked out of the live before? I don't know. You're scaring me. Listen up. Okay? So please, and whoever is outside looking in right now, do not scroll, because this is going to be information that you're going to want to know. Okay? Don't scroll past this thing like it's another bedtime story, okay, that you didn't mean to hear. I'm gonna speak like lightning tonight, okay, because y'all are being sold a fairy tale, okay, a fairy tale made of other people's lies and commissary slips, okay. You sat up nights sending cash apps and whatnot, okay, cash apps, sweat stained letters and hope, okay, watching the mailbox like Santa's coming, okay, and he's in there. The man is in there laughing on someone else's bunk. Okay? He's not your knight. He's the town bicycle. He is the office mattress. Okay? He's the one who collects favors like trophies and calls it loyalty. So let me say it plain. Okay? They are not lonely in there. That man you sent money to, he's orchestrating a whole secret economy. Letters, contraband, hookup, protection deals, okay? While you believe you're the only one with the key. Meanwhile, he's selling your loyalty for commissary, cigarettes, and status. You think he's saving your name in his heart. He's not saving your name in his heart, okay? He's saving your bank account in his ledger. And I've seen the mess with my own eyes, all right? I've watched grown men hide things inside their bodies. Cut, infect, plan to trade for touch. I've watched a married man sentenced for years smuggle a domino into his penis skin. A literal domino. That's what I'm talking about. And think that makes him untouchable? That makes him a commodity. He's a weirdo. Why would a man do that, though? Unless he was trading his body to survive or earn favors inside, because that dude wasn't getting out for a good while. A domino in his I told y'all. I hope y'all had like your snuggle bunnies and your blankets. He put it where? Inside his dick skin. That's where he put it. He cut it open. Let's see, I don't want nothing to do with a man locked up with a bunch of other men. Yes, he cut a slit. Okay, he cut a slit in his penis and then slipped the domino right up in there. Okay, yeah, they cut it with a razor. A domino. Yes, lady, a domino. Yes, but why? Why? Women, wake up. Every He's Faithful lie is packaged. It's packaged with a cheat request. Every I missed you text is a demand for cash. They'll put you on a pedestal in front of other women, okay? Then slide you the bill for the privilege. Your money makes their life cushy. Your silence makes their lies work. They are playing you like they're in a circus and you're the ticket. So tonight, we're going to peel back that tent. Okay, we name the animals. We call the fools what they are. Town bicycle, office mattress, commissary hustler, okay, paperback liar, all right? And we make you see the receipts, okay? If you keep quiet after tonight, that's on you, okay? But if you keep sending money after tonight, that's on you too, okay? But I'm here to baptize you with the truth. If it burns, let it burn, because the lie is the real infection. Yes, town bicycle. Those men are tramps. They are whores. Yes, dominoes in the penis skin. Now listen close. We're going to go 9 places tonight, okay, where this fantasy dies. I want people shouting in the comments. I want receipts. I want the exes, the moms, the sisters, the daughters. I want you to tell their stories, okay? This is a warning wrapped in venom. I'm not here to comfort the comfortable, okay? I came to break the comfortable, all right? Yes, that man is a hoe. He is the town bicycle. All right, let me shout out the top viewers real quick. Georgia Peach is number 1, Kit Kat's number 2, Triple Heart's number 3, Cassandra's number 4, and Silly Long Pants is number 5. I really do appreciate every last one of you. Yes, yes. So let's talk about the fantasy versus the ledger, okay? Also, once we get that live goal completed, we will open up the panel for discussion because I know y'all got some questions, all right? Ugh, okay? Listen, all right? Prison husband fantasy. Now, I know, actually, I don't seem to find that many, like I'm not coming across any lives or anything or really content with prison wives in it talking about my man, okay? But I'm hearing that a lot of you are. I don't understand. How am I not seeing that stuff? Whatever. But seriously, prison husband fantasy versus the economic reality, okay? Ladies, if y'all are seeing them, you said they blocked me? I hope. But yeah, they're using your money. Okay, they're using your money. They are lying to you to get what they want, which is that money. Okay, because they want their snacks, but they are trafficking and trading. They will use you to do things like, do the cash apps or do illegal contraband drops, stuff like that. Okay, all to make them comfortable on the inside. It's pretty nasty, okay? So he is not protecting you at all. And again, I keep saying this. If the man didn't care enough about his own freedom to be free, he's not going to care about yours either, okay? He will not, all right? So he's not going to protect your name. He is protecting his profit margin, okay? So I want to know, put a 1 in the chat if you've ever sent a dude money in prison. It's okay. But put a 1 in the chat if you've ever done it. Cash apps, how if he's locked up, they have phones. They have phones in there. They will smuggle in phones or they'll purchase smuggled phones from the officers. They will have people throw them over the fence. It's crazy. But yeah. Okay, I'm seeing some 1s in the chat. It was your ex's cousin. Let's see. Do they get the domino in the visit? Nah, they're getting the domino from the gangs or from the games cabinet in the prison. Or they're buying the dominoes from the commissary. So, like it's a little kit and they get the games because it's like, who's doing that kind of stuff? That shouldn't even be anything that, is happening, but they're doing it because they're gross. But yeah, that was a nasty situation. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can't contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Yeah. Oh, come on now. All right. Now, so here's the thing. Money equals, you're so confused. Oh, we're going to get into it. Money equals bargaining power in prisons, okay? Your feelings don't pay his commissary. He is going to manipulate the ladies. Not just you, but like whoever he can get his claws into. Manipulate those women to give him as much money as they possibly can. Let's see, his excuse for not making me his girl is that he's in jail and doesn't know what I'm doing. Well, Melly, you should be asking yourself, what the heck is he doing? Really, don't even be there. But then he gets mad when I don't show up for the visits. Melly, you got to ditch him already. You got to ditch him. Now, let's talk about the town bicycle. Okay? You got these dudes in there. You did for a minute. Melly, come on now. Come on, Melly. You got to get out of there, girl. It's not going to do you any good. It's not going to do you any good. Not at all. You're too young for this too. Like, actually every woman alive is too young for this. You don't want any parts of that. There's nothing good that's going to come out of that. The guy's trash. Just get out of there. All right. So there's a number of dudes, okay? Yeah, projection. They accuse you of hunching because they're in there hunching like a MF. Exactly, CC. They sure are. All the time. And it's gross, okay? It's gross. What's the domino for? Texture? ribbed for his pleasure? He claimed it was an sex thing, okay? But yeah, he did that. But he's not getting out of prison. Like, he wasn't getting out for at least 5 years. Like, he wasn't up for parole for like a whole 5 years. Let's see, here we go. I was a CO in a women's prison. Working in the mailroom was a trip. 12-page love letters with baby something. Okay. Men in prison, okay, you know how much they talk about wanting to find women to have intercourse with, like, all the time. Like, that's really, like, almost one of their biggest reasons for living or to do anything. Getting their education is so that they can get around more women. Getting money is so that they can get around more women. Everything that they do is really for access to get around more women. How does the domino work? I don't know. I wasn't going to ask him. But I did yell that I hope it fell off. It was infected. Anyway, we'll get into that later. So, in prison, commissary is king. Okay? Commissary is king. So is contraband. Drugs, tobacco, pretty much anything you can get your hands on that an inmate's not supposed to have, they will trade for. One of the biggest things that they trade for is the company of another inmate. Okay, I have seen. Let's see. What if he don't ask for anything? Oh, I'm so sorry. Listen, if he's not asking you for anything, he's definitely asking another woman. Okay, it's almost guaranteed that he's asking. Because here's the thing. If he's talking to you at all, you're already giving him something, which is your emotional labor. You're giving him your attention. He needs that attention. You're already doing something. What's going on, Miso? Yeah, everybody has a role. Everybody has a role. Yep, exactly. All to feed his, his ego, his emotional needs or whatever. It doesn't even matter. What's going on, experiences? And hey, Big Sash. Let's see. Walks into the church and waves to the saints. Yeah, like right after we were talking about a domino in the penis skin, here comes our resident CO. But yes. So these guys are buying. Okay. These guys are buying. Okay. With and drugs. You haven't heard of that, experiences? That guy, yes, he had a domino in his, oh God. Yeah, it was nasty. It's nasty. I'll tell about it I'll tell you all the story in a little bit about how we figured that out. Yes. It was weird. Let's see. Oh, that's all we got. 893 roses to reach the goal. Heck yeah. Thanks for that update, Kit Kat. Let me pin that. Heck yeah. Yeah. So, I've seen this stuff a lot of times where you've got a lady. Okay? Here she is. Where am I at? Here she is. You've got a woman. Okay? And she's got her husband in prison. Okay? Her husband is in lockdown. Okay? And he's happy. He's happy because ever so often she gives him money. Okay? She's exchanging money to him. Okay? And he's calling her, asking her, hey, baby, can I get $50 on my commissary? And she's like, yeah, daddy, yeah, you can get it or whatever. And then she gives him the money. And then what he does, and a lot of women do not understand this, but this is what's happening in a lot of cases, okay? He's getting the money from her after he asked her for it, okay? And then he goes and buys ramen noodles, okay, and honey buns, Okay? He's buying commissary, but then he gives that over to this guy in there. Okay? Her money went to her man, and her man bought the commissary. The commissary went to the harlot in the prison. Okay? This is happening a lot. Very often. Okay? Very, very often. And the women have no idea. Okay? Most of the time, from the investigations I worked, where you had this kind of trading happening, okay? The dollars to the inmate, to the commissary line, to the inmate boyfriend. Most of the time, this guy right here is married. Married. Okay? So being married to a man in prison isn't going to protect you from this. It's not going to protect you from this. Okay? It's not going to protect you from that. Okay? All your money and your time, your devotion is not going to protect you from this. Okay? And it happens very often. And there's almost no way to know. There's almost no way to know because most of these places do not tell the wife. There's no way for her to know. The officers can't tell her even if they know when they see that mess on visitation. You're just in the dark, okay? There's really... Ditch him when he goes to jail. Seriously. For your own mental health, for your own sake, all right? Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. I will be opening up the panel for discussion once we get this rose goal completed. But yeah, they have no idea. No earthly idea. Let's see, definitely not going to tell because that causes another set of issues. Yeah, it's likely a part of policy in a prison to not tell the business of the inmate like that. Officers can get fired and they're not about to risk their jobs. Let's see, do they give out condoms in jail? They probably are not. Now, I've heard that my live is so Chris, did I get a new phone? No, I didn't. I've heard in California, and I don't know this is true. I don't know if this is true, but I've heard in California they do, even though they know like sex is like not supposed to be happening because, I was just about to say they steal the gloves. Yeah. I've seen that. They will steal gloves. Maybe. But for the most part, they're just doing that stuff raw. Okay. What's going on, Miss Nikki? Yeah, for safety. See, that's the thing. Like, they shouldn't be doing it because you're not supposed to be having intercourse in there. However, I can understand why they would do it because the guys are just going to do it anyway. But the other thing about that is it's still a bunch of guys and they're going to, like, where do they have these? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, they're not using them. Yeah, and condoms are contraband for that. Yeah, and they sure, yes, Dia. And if you guys look up the statistics on STI transmission rates between people that have been freshly released from prison, okay, like there's actual stats on this as recent as as you know, a few years ago, like as in during the panorama. Okay, there's data on this. If you go and look at it, you're going to see that these guys are coming out of prison with new bugs, with new germs, and they're spreading it like wildfire out in the streets. Okay, that's what's going on. What's going on, Raven Lovejoy? Yes, a lot. Trading this. Hell, I saw a situation where a guy was, with the worms, custom made for you. I saw something where a guy was, he had a stable of inmates that he was selling, okay? This guy was selling these men. They were like young dudes, like in their early 20s, and he was a gangster disciple, And he was referring to these inmates that he was selling as his white chocolates. They were all Caucasian. And he was selling these Caucasian dudes. And this particular case, it was for straight up loose cigarettes, for tobacco. Ladies, there are men in prison right now that have girlfriends and wives. I think this guy was also married. You got your husband in there and you don't know that he's in there selling dudes for loose cigarettes. Okay? Why is this thing telling me AI is saying prison domino discussion, ask about the rules? No, I won't. I don't know if that's AI trying to give me a warning about this discussion. I've talked about this before. No. Let's see, like, why the F would you get married to a prisoner? I don't know. Well, actually, I kind of know. So these women are getting manipulated, okay? Straight up manipulation, all right? Straight up manipulation all the time. They are using some really crazy control tactics like love bombing and future faking and stuff like that. And let's see, you can lie about being locked up too. Yeah, there are some guys that actually, like, they'll reach out to women that they knew and then they'll reach out to them on like the Book of Faces, okay? And the woman won't know that she's locked up. She's like, oh, here's Charlie from back in the day. Yeah, and then she'll find out later, like, I've heard it in this live, you know? Like, a woman will talk about that stuff and she's like, well, I didn't know until we were talking to each other for a few weeks that he was in prison. And I'm like, okay, so, but what did you do when you found out? You know, and they bank on that because it's like by the time the woman finds out, he's already got her pretty snowed. And she's like in really deep. He's got his claws sunk into her by the time he reveals that that he's actually in prison. Let's see, one of our units has about 545 people, about 77 in each pod, about 1/3 or more with HIV. Good grief. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. And again, they're not telling the ladies what they're doing in there because they know that if they told their wives and girlfriends that they were in there doing some stuff, yes. And they're not separated? No, it's like impossible. It's impossible to separate them. And on top of it, they're not telling who's who because that would be, you know, against HIPAA, you know, because the whole point is you're not supposed to be doing any of that stuff in prison anyway. And if you're doing everything you're supposed to be in prison, there would be like zero risk of transmission when you think about it. But the ways that you would be getting it would be like tattooing, which you're not supposed to be doing, fighting. Yes, you can contract HIV from fighting if there's blood exchanged, you know, or being under the covers with these guys. Let's see, unless you're, unless somebody put some vent holes in you, I suppose. What's going on, work from home, boo? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let's see, it just had to put, hold on, one on, S-Watch yesterday because he found out he was positive. Yikes. Yeah. Let's see, on home, jail women were visiting from dating sites. It was pathetic. Well, again, a lot of these women get manipulated. They get manipulated. And it's pretty messed up. How often are they tested? Now, here's the thing. Okay? Actually, let me do this. I'm going to show you. Okay? So, testing, a lot of people are at most places. But something I'm going to tell you is they are not... Inmates are not regularly tested for diseases anywhere. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Inmates are not regularly tested. Okay? They're just not. In some places, they're tested when they show up. Like when they first go to prison. Okay? Hold on a second. What is happening here? Not receiving enough video. Oh my God. My internet connection is fine. Sorry about that. Let's see. Hold on. I'm missing stuff. You're a nurse. You got to be a nurse. Anyway, sorry about that. Oh yeah, please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Now, the inmates are not regularly tested for diseases like that. In some cases, they are tested when they first get locked up, okay? But there's not like they get tested every year kind of thing. That's not happening. Here's when they get tested, okay? They get tested for 3 reasons. Fighting, okay, having intercourse, or tattooing, okay? Those are the 3 major things that can get somebody sick. Now, you're only going to get tested if during the incident, like let's say you're tattooing, okay? Let's say a few inmates are tattooing, okay? You got these guys tattooing, okay? And then maybe one more for good measure, okay? So there's an incident and you find that these guys are all tattooing. They're tattooing each other and they all get caught together tattooing, okay? Or there's some kind of shakedown. They find that all these guys have new tattoos, okay? Something like that. So then they're going to look at everybody's, let's see, you guys can see that. They're going to look at everybody's file. They're going to look at everybody's paperwork, okay? While they're doing, because they have to do an investigation. They're going to look at everybody's paperwork, okay? If none of these guys have it in their files that they have an STI, then nobody is getting checked for STIs. But if this guy has in his file that he's got something like HIV or Hep C, then they're going to test everybody else, okay? I mean, they're not going to test him because they already know he's sick, but they're going to test all these other guys, okay? That's how it works, okay? So they're not testing every single time they caught some people tattooing. They're not testing for STIs every time they catch inmates having intercourse. But if 2 guys are having intercourse and one of them has something like, you know, has an STI, then they're going to test the other guy, okay? And on top of it, they're not going to test when these guys are leaving, okay? How does one get Hep C in there? They get Hep C from intercourse and from tattooing. Hep C can actually live inside tattoo ink. Like a lot of people talk about the needles, but it can also live inside that ink too. Okay. And they can get sick because a lot of inmates will share ink. It's pretty messed up because there's like, you can't sterilize it or anything. Yeah. It's really gross. And the sad thing is, the really sad part is they are all briefed. Every single inmate in our country, when they move prisons, okay, they do brief the inmates on not tattooing, and they tell you why, on not having intercourse, and they tell you why, and for not fighting, and they tell you why. Besides the fact that you just don't want to be fighting because it's just bad, you can get sick from another inmate from exchanging blood in a fight. And so they talk about it. Let's see. And what were you talking about? You said experiences. You said your prison does a blood draw before leaving. Oh, you're going to double check? Yeah, typically they don't. Typically they don't test these guys for anything when they're on their way out. They don't care. Okay. And I've heard women come in here and say, well, my man asked for a test. Did he ask for a test? Or did he do something where it was necessary for testing? And that's the thing that women aren't understanding. Okay. You're basically having to trust the guy you're with who's in prison. Okay. So he's already not the most honest person. Okay. You're having to trust this man's word, and he depends on your feelings about him to get his needs met. He's not going to tell you the truth about what's going on in there. Let's see, he needs to be tested on the outside with valid chart results. Yeah, I mean, okay. I don't ever suggest staying with a guy in that situation. I think it's silly anyway for the other reasons, not just diseases, but the fact that he's going to feel like super emasculated because he's not going to be able to get a good job typically, and he's going to see that you are taking care of everything, and he's not going to like the fact that you're taking care of him, so he's going to turn abusive. Also, the amount of trauma that they see in there, and they typically don't get the mental health help, even though that they have it available to them. They do not ask for help. They're not going to go see the doctor. And so they're seeing violence all the time. Okay, they're seeing weird stuff all the time, and they're scared a lot, and they don't talk to anybody about it, but they're going to come home and all that stuff is going to come out, and it's typically going to get heaped on the woman. So I really think it's a terrible idea to bring a felon home to your house. Okay, I think it's a bad idea for a woman to do that, and that goes triple for if she has children. I think it's a terrible, terrible idea, because he is never going to tell this woman the truth about what he's seeing in there. He could be doing everything completely right. He might not be tattooing. He might not be screwing around in there. He might not be fighting. He might be just keeping his head down, doing everything he's supposed to do. However, the fact that he's in prison, even if he never sees anything bad happen, the fact that anything bad could happen at any given time is trauma enough to be living in an environment where something bad could happen. I know this myself as a veteran. Okay, I know it's not exactly the same thing, but think of this. When I went to South Korea back in 2006, okay, I left the United States right after, like a month after Kim Jong-il, okay, Kim Jong-il fired a few missiles off towards the United States. He hadn't done that in like a really long time. And we were worried back then that there might be a war. Typically, going to South Korea was like no big thing. But if we end up in a war with North Korea, I would be right there. And I had a child, okay? So I get to South Korea, and for a little bit, because there were still talks, like there could be something happening. Is this going to be it? And so if you could imagine having to go to bed at night and wake up the next morning, and all day you're thinking, is this going to be the day? Okay, is this going to be the day that something finally happens? And here I am, I'm like right there. Okay, so I can't imagine what it would be. I mean, I can't imagine exactly what it would be like for an inmate, but I do understand the idea of being stressed out, even if nothing bad ever happened, but you're constantly stressed out. You're constantly thinking something could happen today. Okay. Yeah. The constant stress must be exhausting and tough on the body and mind. Right. Okay. And if you could imagine, in prison, you're dealing with violent criminals a lot of the times, and people that have had like really rough upbringings and whatnot. So even if he never saw a bit of anything while he was locked down, the fact that he's probably thinking in the back of his mind 24/7 that something could happen, that is not somebody you want in your house. Okay? So that's really something to think about. Yeah, what about the correctional officers? Exactly. But at least we got to go home. You know what I'm saying? At least we got to leave the gates. You know, those guys were stuck in there. So yeah, I would not want to bring home one of those guys, but a lot of women aren't thinking about that. They're not thinking about that. They're just thinking about the nice flowery phone calls and the flowery letters that they're getting from the dude. You know what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Like, or if you get what I'm talking about. A lot of women aren't thinking about, you know, this dude could be going through like a bunch of crazy stress right there all the time, and he could just be lying to you to get by, because he knows that if he's telling you, oh my God, I'm freaking out over here, you're not going to let him roll out to your house. You know what I'm saying? You're like, ooh, this dude is cracking up over there. I'm not letting him come home. He's going to act real normal on the phone. Okay. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. All right. So let's talk about The secret economies. Ooh, Coco, you said your ex. Uh-oh. Let's talk about how the money moves, okay? So, Cash App requests. Oh, you've seen it in person is even worse than you think? Oh, goodness. Ooh. I hope you're safe. Yeah. So, yeah, they want those Cash App requests. And ladies, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you're talking to somebody in prison, I don't care if it's a romantic partner or if it's your brother, okay? Listen, do not transfer money through money apps, okay? That is a terrible idea. They're not supposed to be, if you're doing Cash Apps, it's because they've got a phone, okay? If they have a phone, it's because they're doing illegal stuff, all right? You do not want to be involved in anything like that. If you're dating somebody and he's asking you to, like, that's against the rules as well, yeah, it's a big no-no. They can't have a cell phone. A cell phone is actually the most dangerous thing in the prison. A cell phone is more dangerous, technically, than one of those, okay? It's more dangerous than a pew-pew because you can call hits on people with a cell phone, all right, inside a prison. If you want to hurt somebody, it's just a phone call away. Oh, King Goodman, thank you for coming in and bringing in those Go Populars. I appreciate that. So, yeah, if you're dealing with a guy with a freaking phone, he's bad. Number one, he's bad. And number two, he doesn't care about his freedom, okay? He really doesn't. And number three, he's probably going to ask you to do something that you shouldn't be doing. Okay. A lot of women actually get caught up in money laundering, or they end up in like drug trades that they didn't even know they were a part of. I've seen women go down. Like, I was working in the fusion center when I was a uniformed officer. And then I saw some more of this stuff when I went into internal affairs. A lot of women that had no prior criminal history were getting caught up in some really bad stuff because they trusted a man. Okay. This man is sitting there telling them he loves her and that's his queen. And when I get out, babe, we're going to have a house and we're going to do all this stuff. I just need you to, hey, but I'm going to call you up with this I need you to, like, accept this Cash App, and then I'm going to need you to send it to this number. A lot of women get caught up in this stuff because they believe that he loves her. But the reality is he's just using her. Okay. And he really does not care what happens to her. Honestly. What's a domino as in the game? Absolutely. Green eyes. Yes. And yes. Experiences, they were washing that money. Exactly. And women have had their, I mean, like, best case scenario, you just don't get to use your Cash App anymore because they'll cut it off. Worst case scenario, you end up in jail next to your boyfriend. And there's also been situations, we had a mom come in here whose son, her own son, was trying to get her to move money with Cash App. Her own child. Yup. So you got to be careful even with your own relatives. Even if it's your son, watch out. It is never a good idea. It's illegal, okay, for them to have the phone. And it's a really, really bad idea to be getting involved in those money transfer situations. You don't know what's actually happening behind the scenes. Let's see. There's a woman on TikTok who's selling art and matching prisoners. Yeah, that's a cow. And I wish she would stop. Like, I don't even know who that is. And she's horrible. Y'all, that's a recruiter. That's a recruiter. And I talk about them. Women that try to get other women to get into like becoming pen pals. You know how they used to say Mary Jane was a gateway drug? That's a gateway right there. Because it's not just going to be talking, like writing to an inmate. It's going to turn into sending money, turns into visiting, turns into now you're throwing drugs over a fence. Those are recruiters, and it kind of grosses me out that these bitches are on TikTok setting up unsuspecting women unassuming women into these situations. That is actually really frightening to me, and I wish they wouldn't. But I'm telling y'all right now, there's 120 people in here. I'm going to tell you right now, if you see this on TikTok or any other app, you see somebody trying to hook up women with dudes in prison, I would block them. Block them. Okay? Let's see. How does when you visit leaving money on their, what? Leaving money on their books. How do that go? Candy, I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Let's see. That was my mom. She would sneak me Donald's into visiting with dad. Report them. Yeah. Dr. Hastings. Yeah. Well, okay. Actually, you can't. That's the thing. There's nothing really to report. That's the bad part. There's really nothing to report. You're not going to get their page taken down. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to get dinged or anything. Because technically there's nothing wrong with talking to inmates. However, it's never just talking to them. Those women are recruiters. And what they're doing is making it seem safe. Because they're women. Oh, you said somebody's confusing cash apps with putting money on the books? Thank you, Dory. Hey, yeah, there's a huge difference between putting money on an inmate's books through like the official channels and then using Cash App or like Venmo or something, which is on an illegal phone for them. They don't have access to Cash App or any of those apps. They don't have that. I think the women need to feel needed. Yeah. Like, he's contained and not around her. Competition. Well, that's part of it. It's safety. Safety's a thing. Be careful with how much you put on the books too. Yeah, I mean, you can't avoid necessarily, like, if you're a parent, you know what I mean? Like, if you have a kid in there, you don't want to not put money on their books, but you give them the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Yeah, don't put anything on the books if that's not your kid. Yeah. Oh, geez. What is this shit? Something incorporated, incarcerated bros lives matter. Put 5 on it, please. How about you go fuck yourself and get out of my live? That is gross. Actually, I'm just going to block you. That's disgusting to me. You're not going to come in my live and then like try to tell women to go put money on some dumbass account about dudes that didn't care enough about their own freedom to be free. Fuck you. The audacity. All right. Yeah. So you got these guys using all these different methods. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all, but that really did piss me off. Okay, but yeah, they're going to want cash apps, money drops, okay? Contraband requests, and illegal asks, okay? Let's see, one question, not saying you're lying, but what percent? Oh boy, you're going to ask me a question that I'm not going to be able to answer because talking about percentages of anything, I mean, if you're talking about like, what? You know, you could have put more than that in your question. I can't stand that. Put the whole thought in there. Hey, Sebastian. Anyway. Let me see if they finished the thought, because I don't know why they didn't. They had space. All right. Yeah, but it's not that limited. They only put like 6 words in there. Or 8. They could have written more. They just didn't. Yeah, they just didn't. Anyway. Yeah, if it's a question on how many, blah. Anyway, so yeah. They'll do stuff like send a letter. Yeah, send a letter about the mom. Okay, and then request some money. Let's see, glad you're letting people know. My daughter's father had, oh God, had her doing it. When I found out, I stopped. Oh my God. I had a case like this when I was internal affairs. There was this inmate at one of our prisons who we knew was in some kind of drug ring. I was looking through his money and seeing who was putting money on his books. Because a lot of them like put that, like they will get the money put on their books. It's weird. And so I noticed like one person was putting money, like a bunch, like $300 on Monday, Wednesday another $200, Friday another $200. Like they were putting hundreds of dollars on the books, like thousands of dollars on the books by the end of the month, each month. And I'm looking and I'm like, this is a 17-year-old and that's her father. And then I kept going back because I was like, there's a bunch of transfers. And then I would go back some. And then I realized like the same kind of transactions are happening. Then I'm noticing the same kinds of transactions were happening, but it's another daughter. Okay. And that daughter was doing that from the time that she was like 16 up until she was about 18. And then like, I'm looking further back and I'm like, oh my God, this guy had three of his daughters laundering money for him. The youngest, like there was a transaction, a 15-year-old. What is a 15-year-old doing putting $800 on her father's books every week? And then mysteriously, before the daughter turns 18, her next younger sister is in line putting more money on the books until she's about to turn 18. Yeah. I had to take that one over to the lawyer because I was like, this is, I feel like this is some kind of abuse. I was like, can't we get him for something, for some kind of child abuse? Like, this is definitely a crime. Like, he's obviously doing something because there's no way these children have access to this kind of money. And it's very suspicious that like right before they turn 18, he just moves on to the next daughter, the next younger daughter. I don't know what they did with that one. But he was using his little girls to launder money for him in the prison. And I'm like, we don't even know, like, are they, we don't know if they're doing anything, like, are they making drops? Are these daughters being put in, like, physical danger? Or are people just sending them cash apps and then they're sending, you know what I'm saying? But still, the cops could be knocking at their door too. And that would be scary for a child. Could you imagine, like, if the police were coming to look for the girls? I would be scared as a child. And their dad is the one that put them up to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, that was the only case I had seen like that. And now we've got a lady in the chat who was saying that, yeah, her child's father was doing that to her kid, too. I'm like, what kind of crap? These guys are ass. They are absolute ass. And when I say they don't care about anybody but themselves, I mean it. Did I upgrade my microphone? No, I haven't done anything. No, I haven't done anything. I don't have a new camera or a microphone. It's just, I don't know. Somebody else asked me if I had like upgraded something. I'm like, nah. It could be the fact that I'm using pink back here instead of blue. It might make but I don't know about the sound. But yeah, let me talk about the top viewers real quick, okay? Let's see. Georgia Peach is number 1. Kit Kat's number 2. Dia's number 3. Triple Heart's number 4. And Helvetica is number 5. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, again, win-win. See, Dia, let's see. Unfortunately, they are not children anymore, especially to them. Right, they're just tools. They're tools to them. Everybody is a tool to them. All right. So here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go into a battle because I got to battle at least like one time during this. Okay. It's friendly battle. I'm going to challenge somebody. I've already declined like 2 of them. Oh, Reverend Spiritual Mother. Thank you so much for sending that, Rosa. That was your first gift ever. Oh, thank you. Let's see. What about phone calls? Are they listening to conversations? Well, here's the thing about that. It just depends on how busy the officer that does that is. Georgia Peach, you said you have a hammer to throw? Wait a minute. Who all has power-ups? Okay, wait. Because I don't want y'all using them up if you, I don't know. I mean, I guess y'all are going to do what you do. I'm saying it's not that big of a deal, but like if you want to throw something cool in, yeah. But right now, because we've got this rose goal to complete. Let's see. Okay, can you explain what we need to do besides gifts? Tapping the screen and just listening to me. Like, because there's like there's these sections where like if you like there'll be like 2 times or 3 times gifts like points. So then like you'll want to throw bigger gifts, I guess, to make the money stretch, you know? But in general, the roses will do, you know? But also like if you have a power up, what I'm hearing, Momo, hey, what I'm hearing, if you have a power up, you know, don't use it unless you're about to throw out a gift that's like bigger, like a bigger gift. You know what I'm saying? Full moon tomorrow? Oh shit, then we're gonna see all the weirdos. Damn. I better have a pretty easy going live tomorrow. Because tonight, because if we get through the role plays also, like, it's gonna be stupid. Then the full moon tonight? Oh shoot. Alright. So here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to challenge somebody to a duel. I don't know why I call them duels, because I'm silly. You better have your baby tomorrow then? Oh my God. Sebastian, you trying to have a full moon baby? Cece, that's the first gift you've ever sent. Thank you so much for the rose. All right. Okay, this person only has... let's see. Let me see. I'm going to invite this person. I'm going to see if they're going to want to do this. And then we'll just easy going if they say it's okay. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, what's going on? Do you have time for a battle?
Not really. I'm chilling with my chat.
Oh, okay. All right. Have a good one.
I'll follow you if you follow me back. You hear me?
Oh, sure.
You can run a...
I'm not following you. Why'd you... No, I want to battle. Okay. Was that Restless Dreamer? Hey, Restless. What's going on, Tina Gen X? Yeah, that was weird. Oh, Momo, be nice. Be nice. He had a facial tattoo and it might have been real. I know, he's got face tats and everything. Like, no. I'm chilling with my chat. Why did you hit the okay button? Like, ugh, barf. Yeah, I don't want to be friends with you. Okay. That's not nice. But also, okay, let me see if I can find somebody that might... Let's see. Oh, whoa. Oh, some people already got themselves involved in a... No. This person has, let's see, she's C5 with 104 people. Maybe. 9 seconds left. Let's see if we get in there. Waiting for others. Oh, I guess not. That was weird. That took long. Hang on a second. Hang on, y'all. I'm looking for somebody. There's like a whole medical doctor on here live. That's cool. I am not going to ask to battle them. That feels weird. Okay, I want somebody with like a larger group of folks. Let's see. Aw, decline. Okay, this person's got like 400 people in there. Oh, declined. Dang, come on now. Let's see. Trying to get in. Unable to connect to host. Dang, hang on, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's a bad one anyway. That one's they shouldn't even be on my list. They're like D1. Good God. Nobody wants to battle. They're so small. Hey, Momo. Okay. I'm still looking for... Okay, maybe I'll look in later, because I'm not finding anybody. Everybody's like, no way. So, okay, if I get a request, I will accept it. Oh, you want to go live? Oh, to battle you? Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that'll be fun. Okay. Hey, Medusa. Momo, thank you so much for all those roses. Medusa, thank you so much for the Go Populars. Let's see. Sometimes you shouldn't finish your thoughts. Sorry. What are you talking about, La Baby Crow? I'm going to finish all my thoughts. Yeah. The percentage question? Are you talking about, you didn't finish your question. At least I didn't see it finished. Did you, wait, La Baby Crow, are you saying you abandoned your question? Because I never saw it. Unless you, finished it while I was trying to find it wasn't important? What was the question? All questions are important, maybe. Oh. For real, the moment's gone. Now I want to know what the question was. I was looking for somebody to battle. I never found your question. I don't like to not answer questions. I don't want to do that. I like to be able to answer everybody's question. You just ate what feels like a whole jar of jalapenos. I had 6 slices of jalapenos. Oh gosh, I don't know what the percentage is of women that get caught up in that stuff. But it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Oh, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Yeah, I didn't see it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But a lot of them do. It sucks. Too many. If it's just one woman going to jail, it's too many. Because a lot of them are getting caught up. I saw a lot get caught up and it was sad. Mandy! Hey, lady. It's not a party without Mandy. Thank you so much for the roses. Oh my God. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the situation with the domino, okay? All right. So this is what happened. Oh. Let's see. I did not want to admit that he'd... You went back for days and there was no... Okay, I'm like, what? Have I seen the new documentary with Eileen Wuornos? No, I haven't. But I'm interested. I'm interested in her situation. God. Because so many women could have ended up in her hell. That sucks. Anyway. Yeah, I can imagine it's sad. Because, one of my last cases was a prostitute. A woman that got pulled into prostitution at when she was, by the time she was 15 years old. She had been hurt. She had been molested, since she was, 5. Real shitty-ass living situation. Turned to alcohol and drugs at a very, very early age. And was out on the street corner by 15. You know what I'm saying? So, it was bad. And then she'd been getting arrested a bunch of times. And then, one day the judge just was tired of seeing her come into the courtroom and sent her to prison. Yeah. And then on top of it, as if her life wasn't already hard enough, now she's getting victimized inside the prison by a creepy male officer. Okay. It was bad. Nope. I'm not an attorney. I'm a former internal affairs investigator for a state Department of Corrections. Yeah, I'm retired. All right. So the domino story. Okay. Now, remember when I told you all that every time inmates move prisons, okay, they get a new briefing. They get briefings. Safety briefings, okay? No tattooing, because tattooing can get you sick. And you could die from some of the diseases that you get tattooed. You know what I'm saying? Don't be in there fighting. Okay. Don't be in there having intercourse with other inmates because, again, you can get sick and you could lose your parole and all these things. They were getting all sorts of safety briefings while they were in there. Now, one of the parts of the safety briefings, darn it, I don't have any pens in here anymore. But they were filling out paperwork. Oh, Dollar and a Dream, you're new? Okay, awesome. Well, actually, I'm sorry that you're new here because I'm about to tell this story and it's pretty jacked up. So I'm really, really sorry. Really sorry. Anyway, so there were like 30 guys in there and we have to give them pens, and they were, clicky pens to, oh, Restless Dreamer, hey, and they're filling out like, not job applications, but they're putting down like what skills they have. So like if they worked on a farm, they put down like, I worked on a farm, or if they worked in kitchens, all their adult life, like, yeah, I was a dishwasher or whatever. Okay. So they're putting all that information down. Now, at this point, I am 2 Red Bulls in to the day. Okay. I wasn't a coffee drinker. I was a Red Bull drinker. Okay. 2 Red Bulls in. It's lunchtime. It's time for orientation to be over. And my partner and I were collecting the pens, and he's clicking them. I'm collecting, he's clicking and counting. Okay. Clicking for the springs. All right. Because springs could be taken out of pens and used as tattoo needles. And inmates were known to do this. And so we had all the pens back, but one of them was missing a spring. And so we had 30 dudes in there. And we're just looking at them. And my partner was like trying to be nice. And he's like, okay, you guys, like no disciplinary action. I know it's really tempting to steal the springs. I need it back. Nobody's going to get in trouble. But I do need that spring back before we let any of you go. And everybody's just like sitting around there like, and I'm like, ugh. And again, I am 2 Red Bulls in. Me, okay, a whole me was 2 Red Bulls in. And I'm hungry. And these guys are just sitting around like this. And so my partner is like, oh, guys, just come on. Come on, guys. Give me the spring. I don't care who's got it. Just give it to me. And everybody's just like, ooh. And so I'm now upset. And I was like, all right, I want this motherfucking spring back now. I am fucking hungry. I've had 2 Red Bull and I'm hype. I was like, if we don't get that spring, I'm calling other officers in here to strip search everybody. I'm screaming because I'm hungry. And I'm like, I want to go. I was like, if we don't get the spring back right now, I'm calling other officers in to strip search every single one of you. Everybody's getting naked. And we're getting this fucking spring. And so everybody was still just like, and so I got on my radio and I'm like, all right, I need some officers to do like mass strip searches. So like 4 officers came in. And I was like, okay, let's get ready. And then finally, some inmate was like, no shit. He was like this, oh, hey, here's a spring. That's all. And he hands it to us like, and then he sits down and the other inmates were like, you motherfucker. Like, because they all knew it was him. And then my partner was like, okay, all right, you guys, you can get up. And I was like, no. I was like, no, you're not free to go yet. I was like, these 2 guys right here. Now, again, I have issues, okay? And I have like, your son is a police. I am really perceptive. And I knew there was something else going on other than the fact that these 2 guys were a part of the spring stealing club, okay? So I ordered those 2 guys to be strip searched. And the other inmates were like, what the fuck? And so those guys got up to get strip searched. They strip searched guy number 1, nothing. 10 years military? Me too. I was active duty Air Force. Anyway, so they strip searched the first guy and nothing. And then they strip searched the other guy and they were calling my partner. They were like, Sarge, because he's a dude. And I'm a woman, so I can't be seeing these guys unclothed like that. So, you know, my partner standing next to me, and then the guys conducting the strip search were like, Sarge, can you come here a minute? And so he was like, what? And then he walks over there. He walks over there into the room where they had the guy strip search. And he was like, fucking shit. And then he's like, Lavender, call medical. And I was like, what's going on? He's like, this dumbass has a domino in his dick. And I was like, he's got a what? And all the other inmates were like, what? You know? And then the dude's like, I think it's infected. And I was like, before I called medical, I had my radio in my hand and I was like, I hope it falls off. Lavender to medical. I need medical to come down to visitation. We got an inmate with a weird injury. I need you to come down here. Yeah. And then like a nurse came. Yeah. Why did they do that? He actually said it was for, yes, an actual domino. Yes. Yes, doctor. An actual domino. As in slamming dominoes. You don't know what a domino is? Melanated mindfulness, like a domino, like people playing dominoes. One of those, a domino. He took a razor blade and he cut his skin and then he just shoved it in there. Yes, an actual domino. Yes. 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 The sex thing. And we're like, and I went, I immediately, like, as soon as we got all those inmates out of there to go eat, as a piercing, no, mother, right? For whom? Exactly. Because when I went back to my office, I got right on the computer, and I was like, when does this dude come out? When does he get out of prison? That dude wasn't scheduled to be up for parole for like 5 years. So what the hell was he doing? Ladies, what you don't know can really mess you up. Ladies. Oh, and on top of it, that guy with the domino was married. What the heck was he doing? This guy was getting ready. This guy was getting ready for a rendezvous in the dormitory with somebody, okay? He was getting ready for a rendezvous with somebody, okay? Somebody's husband was getting ready for a rendezvous with somebody. That's what was happening up in there, okay? That's what was going on. A rendezvous, okay? Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Oh, you love the blackboard? Hey, Sonny, it's paint. I got blackboard paint. Let's see. Is it against the law to tell spouses about these things? Basically, yeah. 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 There's no way. There's no way to know. There's no way to know. Wait, you tried you tried the battle thing, but you couldn't figure out how to start it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't see a request or nothing. Uh-oh. Pocket purses. It could be considered, yeah, it could be. You're not a live guru like me? Nah. Let's see. I would have transferred him out. That girl, Ray, yeah, blackboard paint. This actually cost me under $18. I can't remember exactly what it cost because I got a military discount. Okay. So actually it was around like $15, $16 to get it. But this paint, this is 2 layers of paint, and it covered just a little bit more than a 6x6 foot wall. Yup. But blackboard paint. So, what branch? Air Force. Yeah. Blackboard paint. A quart was like under $18. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Gabor. Navy. Hey, Green Eyes. Yup. Oh, man. Ooh, this is bad today. Let's see. Wow, need to find in the UK. You probably have it over there. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. Who's Bianca? Bianca is an imaginary nasty woman who gets scapegoated a lot in our role plays. There is no actual Bianca. Somebody made up Bianca. I know, Restless Dreamers over here laughing. Somebody just said Bianca one day. Yup. Probably can get off TikTok shop. I don't know about that paint. I know it's at the hardware store though. Let's see. They take... Let's not even get started on that. Actually, I'm not sure. Okay, this has kind of been like a slow, because we're already like almost an hour and a half into the live. We haven't even done the roles goal yet. I'm not sure if we'll make it to the role plays, but I did have... There was something that was going on with K2. K2 was, let's just say, substances like ecstasy and K2 and whatnot. We had an influx of a certain type of incident happening when men would get together and take these substances. And then somebody would realize that what they had done, and then they shout, Priya, they shout, hey, I didn't mean to do this, or I was taken advantage of, and then we'd have to do a full investigation. You lost your mind on K2? Yeah, well, a lot of dudes are doing a little more than losing their minds. They're losing their virginity, too, on K2 in prison. And then acting like they didn't mean to do it. And that was weird. You said somebody gave it to you. Shit. Yeah. So many investigations came across our desks in IAD about what happens when people were using that particular substance, and they're like, "Oh my God, yeah, Kit Kat." Yeah, they are horrible and very scary. But yeah, guys would get... they'd be on that stuff, and then like a few hours later realize that they had intercourse with their buddy. No, I wasn't even at a federal prison. I was at state. Ooh. Nope, you don't want to watch that. You don't want to watch that. You're just going to be disturbed for the rest of the day. And actually what was worse was like when they pass away from that stuff. And hey, and I'm serious, like if you haven't looked it up, like please don't look that up. Especially like don't look that up. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. Because I've seen what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know, like people that don't know, but yeah, because I've seen when people unalive from that, and they look bad. And if you don't believe me, just think of that movie, The Ring, and like when those people were passing away after 7 days and what they look like, that's when people were looking like. You crashed into a house and thought it was a dream? Yep, no thanks. That's bad stuff. Yeah, they look like zombies. Yeah, it's bad. K2 is like a synthetic marijuana. They call it spice. It's real bad stuff because it's not regulated. You can get it at a gas station and it's not regulated at all. So you can have stuff from 2 different manufacturers and it's like grossly different, or you could have stuff from the exact same manufacturer, but you get it 1 month and it's okay, and then like 2 months later and you get like something crazy because the stuff isn't regulated. Like it is very dangerous. Nobody should be using it ever, ever, ever. Y'all just call it, but yeah, that stuff is bad. Very, very bad. And the inmates, I guess it just depends on who you are. Some of them get violent. Some of them get hypersexual. Some of them just die, like right away. K2 is very common in DV cases. Yeah, I can see that happening. It's made for horses. Yikes, that is the first time I've ever heard that. But I've seen a situation where like there'll be some inmates in a cell, you know, smoking it up, and then like everybody's fine, and then like the next thing you know, one of the guys just collapses, like he's just dead, and everybody's freaking out. Okay, I was about to say ketamine's for not for yeah. I was like spice, like I don't like I didn't think so. I didn't remember that having anything to do with horses, but yeah, that stuff is very bad. Why is this regulated? No, it's not regulated. That's the problem. Yeah, it's not regulated. Now, if it were regulated, that would be great because then people would know how much of whatever is in what, and it would be fine. But it's not at all, and it is very, very bad. Oh, you meant not? Now, I don't know. I have no idea. Please like the live. Please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me, and please subscribe. Yes, and that's what I was mentioning. You could get it at a local gas station, and that is the scariest thing. There's a few things they sell at gas stations that are like really, really, really bad. I'm thinking, thank you so much for the roses. Tina, thank you so much for getting your daily heart me. You hate the FDA? I wish the FDA involved or were involved at that. You have really been talking for like 6 hours every day. I mean, yeah. I mean, I do take a several hour break in between, but yeah, about 6 hours a day. Let's see, what's this one? When I found out who had it, oh God, they went on property restriction almost. Yeah, that stuff is bad. My God. Yeah, I remember we had a problem in my state about it. I never heard of that stuff until about 2015, maybe 2015 or 16. And I was at like a pretty slow prison. It was like we would call it like a slow prison or a sleepy prison. Not because the people didn't know what they were doing, but because our stuff was so tight. Like, we didn't have a bunch of bad stuff happening. We were catching things left and right. No, I'm not a lawyer. I'm a former internal affairs investigator for State Department of Corrections. But this story is from when I was a uniformed officer. So, like, we hadn't heard of K2 at all. But then, like, we heard, some guy passed away, like some inmate passed away in the southern part of our state from it, and everybody's like, what is that shit? Like, we don't know what it is. And everybody was kind of like scared. Am I in a bigger state? I'm actually in a smaller state, but I am no longer in the state where I was working, and I never tell anybody where I worked for my own safety, because I tell stories about like bad stuff that nobody ever was held to account about. Anyway, so this stuff was happening down south, and our unit was like up north, and we were like, well, we know it's coming. And we just need to be ready for it. But we were hearing stories, and then all of a sudden, like, we were hearing more people were passing away, more inmates were passing away, more inmates, and like, but we weren't getting it. And then things got so bad that the director for my state got called to the state legislator at the Capitol, and they had her up there, and they were asking her, like, their committee was like, what is going on with these deaths? We're hearing that it's from this stuff called K2. And our director was like, well, no, it's not. These inmates are dying from natural occurrences. And when we heard that, we were like trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, we're like, we heard the stories, and like, we, in some of the cases, like, we can look at the medical records of the inmates, because it's like, we could see it even if they're not at our unit. And we're like, well, but why on earth would it say in the incident that, like, they were caught with the stuff in their cell, but then their medical record says they died of, like, heart failure or something? Or they died of high blood pressure stuff or something, like hypertension or something weird. And this was happening with like a lot of inmates. And so we're like, I don't know. And then, she got called again. Now, like, during that time, like, the whole, like, the deaths explode in my state. And then at this point, I had promoted into internal affairs. And so now I work in the same building as the director for the whole department. She's actually now I have two bosses, the guy in charge of IAD and the director. Those are my only two bosses when a lot of people have like 10 bosses. So we're having to investigate cases. Like I've had to show up to a prison to go meet state police after an inmate has passed away from K2. And when I tell you, you don't want to go look up what that shit looks like. You really don't want to look at that stuff, because I've seen what it looks like when they pass away, and it is really ugly. It's real ugly. Miso, thank you so much for all those roses. It's ugly. And so, but we knew these guys were passing away from K2. But then we would, be at lunch as our director is going to, again, getting called to the Capitol. And we're seeing her on TV lie to the state legislator. And that's when I knew, like, we had a really serious problem in our state, because I know, and everybody else in that office, because we were all, like, all of us in IAD were huddled together and we're watching our boss lie to legislation about these inmates dying. And we're all looking at each other like, what the fuck? She just fucking lied to all these people. She just lied to the government. And we know she lied, because we know she knows, because we've been, like, at different times, we've been in the office giving her the update about what happened. So we know this bitch is lying. Okay. And so, thank y'all for completing the live goal. Hell, it wasn't just young inmates. It was old inmate, everybody. It was young and old. Young and old. There were some people they were saying just passed away from just natural causes. Okay, it was bad. Long story long, okay. It turned out that a lot of the inmates were passing away from one prison. I mean, they were passing away from like all over the place, but it seemed to be concentrated in one prison, one place. And one particular inmate died. And when this inmate died, he was an asset. This particular inmate was an asset to the FBI. And the FBI wanted to know how this inmate passed away. And so he was a snitch. He was a snitch. Thank you. Why did I say asset? I mean, because he was an asset, but he was a snitch. Yes, he was an FBI snitch. There's a lot of those. So the FBI is like, what the fuck happened? And how are you not protecting this guy? Like, what happened? So the director's like, y'all need to make somebody pay for this. And so they went and they scapegoated, because they used to do this shit all the time. They scapegoated some young officer, some new officer, and they tried to make him in trouble. They fired him for saying that he didn't detect that this inmate was gone. Okay. The guy was in his covers asleep, and they used the fact that he didn't have or that he didn't check for living, breathing bodies. Thank you all for contributing to that live goal. I'm going to finish up the story, and then I'm going to tell y'all about, or I'm going to open up the panel for discussion. And then when we finish this live goal, if y'all want, we'll do role plays. And I've got some pretty good ones for this one. Yeah, but anyway. Oh yeah, please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Are you talking about the officer? Because yes, he was. Yes, he was. He was. The scapegoat? Yeah, he was. Thank you so much. Yeah, he was. Yes. Anyway. So they were trying to say, oh, well, it was this guy's fault because he didn't detect the living, breathing body. And the FBI was like, fuck you, bitch. We know that you're trying to cover up something. because that doesn't make any sense. Because you firing that kid over there doesn't explain how the drugs got to our asset. And so she was like, fuck. So now we have to do like a real investigation. And so in the course of that real investigation, some lieutenant got caught up for bringing the stuff in. That lieutenant got called down to internal affairs. He took a lie detector test. And he was like, look, yeah, I was doing it, but somebody else was in charge of me. Somebody higher ranking than me was in charge of me. And so they're like, who? Y'all. It was the deputy warden of the prison, of that particular prison. The deputy warden was the one who was bringing in the drugs that was killing who knows how many inmates. We have a serial killer getting paid by the state, and nobody knows that he is the one who is bringing in all the drugs. Our director deployed everybody. She deployed all of us. Everybody that was lie detector test capable, that included myself and a few others. We were all tasked with going down to that one prison, talking to every inmate that was involved in that shit and finding out what the hell. And yeah, long story short, I got tasked with talking to a direct, like somebody that heard directly out of the deputy warden's mouth some bullshit that really implicated him. And as I'm in the middle of the lie detector test, my immediate supervisor, who was the superintendent of IAD, this is why I never tell about what state I was in. The superintendent of IAD, my immediate supervisor, okay, the guy underneath the director, my supervisor comes in as I'm talking to the witness, doing the witness's lie detector test. He comes in with the deputy warden. Oh, hey, invite to co-host. We're going to battle, y'all. We're going to battle. Did I decline it? Shit, I declined it. Damn, I didn't mean to decline that. I'm so used to declining. You know what? I'm gonna invite this guy. Yeah. I'm gonna see if he'll battle me. Dang, he's already in the A-Leagues. He got in there. Let me see if he'll do it. He declined. Oh, you suck. Shit. Damn. Anyway, yeah, the deputy warden came in with my immediate supervisor. Damn, I did not mean to decline that last invitation. I'm so used to hit the decline button. And, yeah, they kicked me out. I was in the middle of the lie detector test with the witness, and they put me out of my own interview with my equipment, shut the door, and then when my boss let me back in, he was like, these are the questions you're going to ask this guy. And I'm like, that's not how the lie detector test works. But I already knew what was up. I was like, okay, so the deputy warden's guilty. No, it's not that they didn't like me. They were trying to save that deputy warden's ass from going to prison. But here's what happened. So I already knew that the way, yeah, it is sunshine and rainbows. Yes, very much. So I already knew that the inmate was going to fail my lie detector test that my stupid ass boss tried to force me to give. So I didn't do any prep with him. I just asked him these questions, and it was supposed to come out the truth, okay? But it came out the guy was lying. The guy, and the questions were basically, did you hear the deputy warden say such and such? And he's supposed to say no, but he was lying because of course he did hear it. Okay. So the lie detector test didn't come back the way that they wanted it, but it didn't matter. It was a bunch of fuckery. But yeah, that deputy warden was dirty. But guess what happened to the deputy warden? And also, we still don't know to this day how many people he killed. We don't know. Why aren't I the warden? Did he get fired? Mother wants to know if he got fired. No, he didn't get fired. He didn't get fired. He didn't go to jail. Karma, there is no such thing as karma, Dr. Hastings. You know that. No. Yes, he did end up getting promoted. He got promoted to head warden somewhere else. Yes, he did. But the reason nothing happened to him is because his father is on the board. His father is on the board of corrections. So this guy got away with unaliving a bunch of people. He made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars unaliving inmates. The state never found out about it. He never went to prison like where he belonged. And he got more money. Yep. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Yeah, I'm not trying to write a book. Yeah. How is that when the feds were involved? Because it just was what it was. Because then they probably got the governor's back. The governor probably ended up having that guy's back. That kind of stuff happened all the time. But yeah, the inmates were passing away. The person who should get fired to promotion pipeline is too common. Exactly. Yes, it is. It is disgusting. Okay, I'm going to see if I can challenge somebody. Oh. Big creepers up there. Who is Bear Brown? I don't know who that is. He's probably not going to battle me. Nope. I'm going to go down the list. Come on now. I got to do this. I'm already late. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Great. How are you?
Good. Are you available for a battle?
Let's go.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Okay.
You look good. You look cool.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. You are like AI, something like that.
No, it's just the studio lighting and the lighting in the back and stuff. Yeah. Thank you. All right. I'm going to go ahead and mute you, okay, so I can talk to my team. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, y'all. So, I know not AI. Okay, look. First gifting points, 2 times gifting points, I guess. So, how about some finger hearts? If you want to throw anything, I would say finger hearts because that'll help with the live goal that we already have. And then also you could just tap. Tapping is good too. All right. Oh, yes. Thank you, Queen Miss, for the finger hearts. Caitlin, thank you for the finger hearts. And It's a Scandal, thank you so much. Oh, I don't know how to spell it or how to say your name. Dr. Hastings, thanks for the finger hearts. Okay. All right. So we've got 3 top people right now, which is awesome. I don't know how to say your name. I'm going to say it wrong. Afi? I don't know. I'm so sorry. Shebite and Queen Miss are in the top 3 people. All right. Tapping is cool. You can't join with me experiences? Aoife. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That was completely butchered. I'm so sorry. Let's see. I'm thinking of saying if you throw a glove, you have to hit it to make it stronger. See, I don't know anything about that. I know nothing about that at all. Okay, so let's see. Gifter target 1. Okay. All right. So I guess we need somebody to hit that gifting target. And we've got we've already got it. Okay, cool. We have reached the target. Okay, now it's saying that 2 times gifting points is starting soon. That usually gives us at least 30 seconds. It always feels like forever when they say it. Yeah, I'm thinking is saying don't throw roses with a glove. Yeah. Let's see. If you throw a glove, you cannot gift roses. That's all I know. Oh, you can't even do it? Okay. Hey, we're in 2 times gifting points. All right. 2 times gifting points. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you. We've got 48 seconds left for the 2 times. For the 2 times gifting points. Let's see. Oh, honey, you're saying you can, but you should not. I was like, does it just not allow you to? Okay. All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you all for the finger hearts. We've got 30 seconds left for the 2 times gifting points. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 25 seconds left on the 2 times. Shy, I didn't know you were in here. How's it going? Oh, Lady Libra, thank you so much for the roses. I'm thinking thank you so much for the finger hearts. Awesome. Who was that just got their daily heart me? Hey, Heather. Oh, okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, 5 seconds left for the 2 times. Okay. Now, I'm guessing because barely anything's happening on his side. I bet you. Oh, he is? Okay, I need to call my sister then. She is fluent. She learned that in Air Force. She was, yeah. She was somebody, a linguist, a weirdo. All right, Queen Miss, thanks for the finger hearts. Okay, y'all tap. Just tap it out for right now. Let's see what happens. I bet you what's going to happen, though, because I'm not sure how many people he's got on his side. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing they're going to do something. Exactly, Shy. He may snipe. He may snipe. Okay. So we got to be cautious of this in like the last 30 seconds. I almost want to say like the last 10 seconds. How do you spy? You want to spy too? I don't know how they're doing it. Snipe, that's when like they wait until the last minute and like just start throwing big old gifts to win. Yeah. And it's like, and I bet you that's what's going to happen because he's only got like 19 points. So it's probably going to happen. Who said that? Boo says snipe means addict. No. Okay. That's throwing me off. Let's see. You click on his page and join the live over there to spy. Oh, okay. All right. So we're almost at 30 seconds left. And this is typically when a snipe is going to happen, somewhere in this time period. And so it hasn't happened yet. So they're probably going to go for the last 15 to 10 seconds until the end. And then we're probably going to get our butts handed to us. Nope, that's not necessarily. He could. It could happen. Oh, no way. Wait. And, oh, okay. Well, that was interesting. Thank you. Thank you. That was fun. Okay.
Bye.
All right, bye. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't get to see who all got power-ups. All right. Yeah, that was awesome, you guys. So we did get some power-ups. I didn't even get to see who the 3 people were that got the special things. Yeah. Yeah, but we won that. Okay. You got them? Momo, you're awesome. You're awesome, Momo. Okay. Yeah. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. I'm going to open up the panel for discussion right now. Ooh, let's change this to 4 boxes. Okay. Hi, Friendly Tammy. I'm doing awesome. Hope you are too. Kit Kat. Y'all. Okay. Y'all over there looking at these young folks. First we got Miso looking at folks. Now we got Kit Kat looking at folks. You just heard 59? Y'all, kind of a shocker. What? Let's see. Who's got no shame? Y'all, come up in here. Come up here and talk to me. Oh, Cece, I thought you were coming up. He said everyone agrees with you. Cougar face. Ew, come on. Those guys don't know how to do anything but make hot pockets and messes. Hey, Kit Kat.
Oh, that was so funny. I went over there to spy. I was like, let me go see if they're going to snipe. And he's over there talking to his team. I'm like, oh, man, I can't understand anything. But, yeah, so something I wanted to explain. There were a lot of people asking questions. They came in the middle. They were all asking about the domino.
Mm-hmm.
She's literally talking about a domino that you play the game dominoes with. They shave it down, they medically insert, not medically, but they cut it open, they shove it in there. Alright, and if y'all want to see pictures after the live, you'll throw up, but you can Google pictures because there was a guy that got infected and they put it on the National Institute of Health website. They showed like before and after pictures of them removing it. Yes. So for it, I kept having to tell people this over and over and over so I could make one big announcement for everyone.
No.
Anyways, yeah. I mean, you'll go blind. I almost choked when I saw it.
Don't look it up.
I looked it up to see if it was real one time. I was like, oh God, why did I do that?
And I should have known. That dude had like tattoos all over him and stuff, and he just looked squirrely.
Right?
He looked like, if you looked at him, he looks like somebody that would do something like that.
Yeah, no, I totally caught on to that too.
Ugh.
He was real weird looking.
Let's see. Wait, what? Inserted what, where, and why? A guy inserted a domino, like an actual game domino in his penis skin. Like in there. And it was for intercourse purposes. Allegedly. That's what he said, but he was a married dude and he wasn't getting out of prison for at least 5 years. So what he was doing, no.
Yes, the first time I heard about this was years ago. Remember, I told you about my friend Megan. She was dating a guy that had just gotten out when we were in early 20s. And remember, he was the one who said it was fine to receive from a man just as long as you weren't giving it to a man, right? He's the same guy who knew about that, too. So, now I'm wondering, how did you know that, sir?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dr. Hastings is like, I don't even know how it would be. Yeah, I don't know. That's, I don't know. Especially when you're realizing, like, where he's got to put it while he's in prison. So I don't even know how that's possible, like, how that's going to work out. Like, it just seems like it's going to cause problems. Yeah, Nina, like an actual domino. Yup. Alexia, you know what? I never thought of that. That's very possible. What's going on, Georgia Peach? Hey, Kiki from Georgia. No, not there, like in the shaft skin. Yeah, in the shaft skin. Mm-hmm. Georgia Peach, can you hear me? Like in the urethra? No, like on the outside. In the urethra, no.
No, they're not shoving it inside their pee hole. They are making like cutting open their skin, inserting it like the skin. Do y'all remember when the piercings down there were popular for a while? And they were like for her pleasure. Like think of it like that. That's how they're thinking of it. It's got to go inside their skin. Yeah, that's what it's for. Oh, we're gonna get a drawing. Oh my God.
Okay. Then they cut in here. Here's the domino. Whatever. Okay, and then they slide it in here. Okay. Like, that's what happens. Okay? That's what happens. Mm-hmm. They're putting it under the skin. Yeah.
I feel like you couldn't do that to yourself, though. You have to get help, and then you have a whole bunch of other hands on it. And you gotta have a lookout. What is going on?
I don't know. But that's what they were doing in there. That's what that guy did. He thought it was a great idea. And so he did that to himself, or somebody did it for him, or I don't know, but it was there and it was gross.
See, that's why we say ditch that guy when he goes to jail, because he's gonna be doing weird stuff like that in there.
And you have no idea. Like, he had a wife. What if it fell off? What if they had to cut off? He had a wife.
Well, you know, these are people, you know, especially the men, they have problems thinking long term, they have problems with impulse control. And I'll be honest, like, once you've been there for like around the 2-year mark, even if you have an out date that's not too far away, you do kind of start to be like, will I ever get out? Like, those thoughts do kind of, like, start to mess with you a little bit, you know? And starts to feel like there's psychological stuff on top of the issues they already have that are going on with these people, you know what I mean? I never thought about doing anything like that because I was so bored. I was just like, man, I wish I had more books to read. That was my thought process. I was like, I wish I was one of those people that, like, their parents sent them, like, a new book every week because our library was very limited. But, like, I never was like, oh, maybe I can insert something myself. But, yeah, you know, other people think differently.
Ew. Yeah, and they're mostly always married or in a relationship with a woman on the outside. Oh God, please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me, and please subscribe. Oh yeah, and there's more outline to get through. Ooh. Now, this story, this is sad. I was sad about this one, okay? Because I'm going to draw this one out, okay? There were 2 friends, all right? 2 young guys that were best friends, okay? They were both in their early 20s. Actually, I think they were both 21, okay? These 2 guys were always palling around together. They were stupid, okay? They would get in stupid trouble. Nothing major, but they were annoying and disrespectful, and nobody liked them because they were young dudes and they were obnoxious. Now, but they ate breakfast together, went to work together, had lunch together. They were just regular, like, 2 bros, okay? Just 2 dudes hanging around in prison. And then along came this older inmate, okay? This older inmate who, let's just say he's the guy that came out of his barracks one time and we had to confiscate some of his property because he had an unauthorized pair of shoes. He had made himself a pair of high heels. Okay? So, you got these 2 guys that are palling around, and then suddenly, you got this guy who'd been around for a little bit longer, and we did have to confiscate his very stylish, homemade high heel shoes. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that guy. This guy right here had a lady at home. He had a lady at home. And they had a little daughter together. They had a baby. Okay? Let me see if I could draw a little bow on the top of her head. Okay? So this one had a lady at home. And they had a little baby daughter together. Okay? He wanted to be pretty. He did want to be pretty. He actually called himself Beyonce. He was a diva. And we never had problems with this guy. Now, suddenly, these 2 guys seem to be making eyes at each other like goo-goo eyes. And there were rumors amongst the staff members that these two might be in love. They might be in some kind of relationship, okay? Well, we're thinking that must have been true because this friend decided he didn't want to be friends with this guy anymore because he didn't like how much time he was spending with the guy with the sensible heels. So things were fine. Things were fine in this situation. We just saw them. We never caught them we never caught them doing anything. We just saw them together a lot all of a sudden. And this guy was no longer in the picture. He was gone. And then one day, these two inmates end up in a dust up. Okay? There's arms, there's legs, they're having a whole fight. There's a whole fight happening between these two guys, okay? It turned into a fight between these guys, okay? And then the officers had to come and break this up, all right? When the officers came and broke it up, I had to interview this guy with the sensible heels, with the sensible homemade heels, okay? Now, when I asked him what was going on, what was the fight about between him and this guy, he then told me, he confirmed that there was a relationship between the two of them. Okay? There was a relationship between the two of them. But he didn't like the fact that his young boyfriend was talking to his baby mama. So he said to the young boyfriend, hey, she's out. You're not allowed to talk to your baby mama anymore. You can't talk to her. No, no, no. And so the young boyfriend says, all right, babe, I'll stop talking to my baby mama. But what ended up happening was he didn't stop. And the reason for that was the baby mother was giving the boyfriend money. She was the one supplying the money on the books. The sad part about this, though, was with the money that she was putting on the books, we found that he was also getting commissary and giving it to him. So there was commissary involved, like honey buns, okay, going over to the guy with the sensible heels, all right? But he was still upset about him talking to the baby mama. Now, remember the friend from earlier that's no longer in his life because he didn't like these two in their relationship? Well, one day, the older boyfriend with the sensible heels finds out that the younger boyfriend is still talking to his baby's mother. So then this guy goes and talks to the old friend. And the old friend gives him the baby mother's address. And so he writes a letter to the baby mama telling her, that's my man, you need to stay out of it. I no longer want you in the picture. So then, of course, what happens? The money dries up. As soon as the baby mama, people do get unalived in prison for stuff like that. Yes, that is what happened. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe.
Yes, you had to hide your information, like your family's information. If you didn't have it memorized, you're most likely going to have it written down in the back of your Bible because you can take a Bible anywhere you go when you're in prison. So a lot of people had all their information written in the back of their Bible. They would just leave it out on the day room table, and people would get their information. And depending on if we were in county or prison, they would either start calling or writing their family, either trying to, coerce them into getting money or just being messy, tell them all their business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like a regular thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it was a good thing. The stuff that was going on the women's side was just messy.
So, when the younger boyfriend found out, because the money stopped coming, there was no more money on the books. So he tries to call the baby mama, but the baby mama has him blocked. She's got him blocked. So then he calls his grandma on the phone. He calls his grandmother on the phone and is like, "Hey, grandma, do you know what's going on with my baby mama?" And the grandma's like, "You're blocked, huh?" And he's like, "Why is she blocking me? I don't understand what's going on." And the grandma's like, "You know what you did." And the grandson, the dude is like, "No, I didn't do anything, grandma." And the grandma said, "I heard you was a punk." That's exactly what the grandmother said. And the inmate's like, no, grandma, that's not true. Yeah, so the whole family knew about the man with the sensible heels and the letter he sent to the baby mama. Now everybody knows his business. And that's why the money dried up. That money dried up. He calls his grandmother. He's upset. And now these two are fighting. And that's what happened. That's what happened back there.
Yeah, but I ultimately think that's a good thing she got told. I mean, I'm sure that hurt her feelings or whatever. I'm glad she blocked them. Good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just imagine girl being like, you're a punk.
They so messy. And people really do. We have a lot of fights because of that. Like, I mean, yes, it is good that but people really get, sent to the hospital for stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, people get sent to the hospital. Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, though, there were no weapons involved. It was just fisticuffs.
Yeah, we had transgender inmates. Somebody asked if we ever had transgender. Yeah, we had a couple, and those were kind of quote-unquote fun to deal with. It's a whole nother book for that.
Yeah, I didn't have any, and I think it was because they wanted to make sure that they were safe. And so they had, I guess they left them over at, the prison that's got, the hospital situation going on, just to make sure they were protected.
Well,
yeah.
I think that's kind of a danger to just put them in, with GP, say it's a man, that's transitioning to a woman. Because you don't have to fully transition to be considered trans, so, it's just put in with the women. I find that to be very dangerous.
Well, where I am, it goes by your genitalia. Even if you are transitioning, if you still have the bottom part of a man, you're going to be housed with the men. Now, we do try to keep an eye out on those pods where they are, but we can't separate them. That would be against our laws. We can't just say, okay, well, you're going to PC or you're going to this dorm. They have to be with general population.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Let's see. So they're in general population or segregated. I think it depends on, the situation. Yeah, the state and the situation. And, what level they're at. What kind of criminal they are. Because that security level is going to make a difference, too. Let's see. That's wild. Do people get pregnant? Yes. Unfortunately. Sometimes they show up pregnant. Sometimes bad stuff happens. Yeah.
We had this one transgender one female than me. I said, well, dang got it. And, they asked the females to strip search them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and I was a sergeant, so they said, hey, Sarge, guess what? You get to strip search the inmate because they requested a female.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they request a female, then a female has to strip search them.
Mm-hmm.
So, I had to say, hey, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, female inmates are in a very precarious situation in prison. Let's see, what is this? This prison is severely embezzled. There is crazy fraternization mixes with embezzlement. I'm not sure what you mean by that, JK. I'm confused. Let's see, does a man have a right to request? No. No, he doesn't. No. No. No, he does not.
Man, that's not a transgender.
No, but just a regular, but just like a regular dude inmate? No.
Oh, no.
No, you get what you get. Yeah, let's see. Did I hear about the cops that got indicted in Mississippi? No. Let's see. Figured no. Just wanted the answer out here. Yeah, no. That would be really gross. Inmates are... ugh. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I never looked at who that person was.
That's my fault. I forgot to send you the video.
Oh, I
All he
don't...
is like a mid-level rapper, and he's done like some reality TV shows. He's really TikTok famous. He's not really famous so much for his music or his shows, but he has like a love triangle going on between like his wife and his baby mama, and the baby mama is like losing her mind. She's unstable. She's getting face tattoos of his face on her face. A whole bunch of crazy stuff going on.
Oh, jeez.
And so all that, like controversy, it stirs up attention on here. And that's what people know him from.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know who that is. I've heard the name, but I don't know who that is. That sounds like really degenerate-ass dude behavior. I'm like, I'm not interested. Sad. Please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Let me shout out the top viewers real quick. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button here. All right, Hope is number 1, Queen Miss is number 2, Momo is number 3, Kit Kat's number 4, and Miso is number 5. Thank you all so much.
And I'm at number 6 again, Lavenders.
Oh, well... We still got finger hearts if y'all want to do role play. Actually, it's getting, I don't know, it's starting to get late. We're behind. Let's see. Oh.
It's
yeah.
the 4th. A lot of people just paid their bills.
Uh-huh. Let's talk about women who commit crimes for love. Let's talk about the damage trail, okay? This is how men manipulate women into illegal acts, okay, like drug drops and smuggling. Okay, and then abandon or betray them. This shit happens a lot, okay? Long-term consequences. Consequences happen. You got shit going on your record. Jobs. Kids could end up taken away. Fatal attraction. The hell? Bonnie and Clyde is not a story y'all should strive for. Yeah, Sebastian. Ugh, but a lot of times the women end up paying the price for stuff, and it's just jacked up. I don't know. That's really the main reason why I do this stuff, is because of the women that I saw, like when I was in uniform. I caught a lot of calls of, guys trying to convince women to bring in stuff, like to either throw stuff over the fence or smuggle stuff or go pick up some kind of drop, like at some other location other than the prison. It was wild. Let's see. One of my exes tried to get me to the one holding into... Oh, you said no. Oh. Holding on to some stuff. Yeah. Yuck. And it's like, come on. They really don't care. They don't care what happens to you. And it's really messed up. Actually, what did he try to do? Like, did he try to guilt trip you? Smoking SD? Smokey? I'm sorry. Yeah, like what did he try to do to get you to do that? Did he use guilt trips? Did he use... Well, actually, it's probably guilt. I'm guessing, yeah. I guess guilt trips. Let's see what he was doing, because he had to go to a doctor's appointment and asked me, and I said no. Ooh. Yeah. That's messed up. Yeah, it's weird. And they're so quick to like, I don't know. And like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of men that will kind of minimize like how big of a deal it is to get you to do something that you shouldn't be doing. And then you want to trust them because they would like they're your partner, like you're dating them or you're married to them. So why would they want to do something to get you hurt? And so a lot of women end up doing that. Let's see, he tried to get me to stay when he was going to jail. I said no and left. Good, you got out of there, because ew. Let's see, because you get searched multiple times on doctor visits outside of the jail or in prison. Ugh. Yuck. Yeah. Yeah, they want you to do all that messed up stuff for them, and they don't care. Like, all these guys would just be on the phone like, babe, like, look, all you have to do is A, B, and C, and then we'll be home free. And it's like, oh my God, you're asking her to do something where if she got caught, she's going to go to jail for like a long time. Let's see, I was so different when I was younger. I had forgot that I met a trustee once to pass something to an inmate. Oh, no. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, well, I'm glad you're okay, because that is wild. Let's see, how about the girlfriend on the outside showing pictures of her man's cellmate so they can hook up? Huh? Showing the pictures to who? How about the girlfriend on the outside showing pictures of her man's cellmate? Like to her friends? Yeah, then she's a recruiter. And that's gross. Yeah, I can't stand recruiters. Like, why are you trying to recruit? Yeah, like, what is she trying to recruit women for? Because the only reasons that she's asking is because her inmate asked her. And the reason her inmate asked her is because they're trying to get women to manipulate. Let's see, do you think teens sent to group homes do you think teens sent to group homes due to anger issues have a better chance of going to jail? Yeah. Like that, yeah. As compared to like kids that don't end up in group homes. Because typically, like a kid that ends up in a group home's got a bunch of other trauma going on. I mean, like, yeah, if you got a child with anger issues, why do they have anger issues? Like, what happened? You know, what happened to that kid? Let's see. I met a bunch of girls in a group home that ended up in jail. Oh, you met a bunch of girls in a group home? Yeah, they're gonna... That's sad. Yup. Foster care, group homes. She always says they're such nice guys. They are lonely. Yeah, that heifer is a liar. They're not good guys. They're locked up. Let's see, a good amount of our younger inmates come from youth detention facilities. That is super sad. Oh, hello? Hello? Let's see. Embarrassed. Oh. Fell asleep with your phone in your hand. Woke up to you being on the panel. You must have been tapping. You must have been tapping and fell asleep. You poor thing. They get trafficked a lot too. Yes, they do. Oh, your toddler woke you up at 4 a.m. and you've been up ever since. Oh my God. Oh no, don't apologize. That stuff happens all the time. Getting up on the panel. You don't have to apologize. Yeah. Yeah. I feel bad for kids that end up in places like that, or children that have seen messed up stuff like that. Like we were talking about that yesterday about having a neighbor that, like, with the teenagers and the, you know, the mom used to be on drugs and has a dude coming home in a few days, coming out of prison, and, like, you know it's about to be a bad situation. There's nothing you could do about that but stay away. And it's sad, because if those kids end up caught up in some mess, they're gonna end up in, probably gonna end up in a group home, especially if she has no family members. Let's see, you've seen plenty of stuff growing up in group homes. I am so sorry. I can imagine too. I can imagine, because anything where you have children that come from or just people that come from certain types of situations, you're not going to have the best people looking after them. It just is what it is. Like, they're not gonna, I don't want to, no, it's almost like just another way. What the hell is this AI thing? Prison inmate stories discuss group home to jail pipeline. Why is the AI trying to tell me how to run my life? This is so creepy. Let's see. Many of these foster home parents do it for the money. Not all, but a good amount. Yes. I don't like that. Let's see. The staff would do us wrong. Jeez. And the girls would do each other wrong. Exactly. Horizontal violence. Right there. That's a good example of horizontal violence. So instead of getting back at the people that hurt you, they hurt their peers instead. That's actually, like, when I talk about these women who are recruiting other women into getting into relationships with inmates, horizontal violence. Like, they were probably manipulated themselves, and instead of getting out of their situation or, you know, whatever, they're just going to try to drag other people into it. I mean, there's a lot of foster care to prison pipeline, but why is AI talking about it? I don't know. AI is, right? Arm the gates. Right? I don't know. Like, that's the second time I got, like, some notification. It was like, hey, maybe you should talk about this. Like, will you leave me alone? Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heartbeat and please subscribe. Yeah, it's trying to tell me what to do. Like, not like in a mean way. It's like giving me suggestions on what to talk about. I'm like, get out of here, artificial intelligence. Anyway, experiences. Thank you so much for the finger hearts. Yeah, that was weird. No, I wasn't, Kit Kat. I wasn't getting any messages like that before today. Not even this morning. Just this live. Yeah, this is freaky to me. I don't know. I don't like it. Oh man, what you do to my tape? Yeah, I don't like that. All right. Let's see. God, I don't like this outline at all. Let's see. What is this next section? How they lie and gaslight. Oh, God. Let me talk about the top viewers real quick, and then I'm going to move on. Georgia Peach is number 1. Hope is number 2. Queen Miss is number 3. Momo's number 4. And Aphie, gosh, I hope I remember to say that right, is number 5. It's the Domino. Stop it. Yes, I have to. No, the outline is mine. This thing, I don't know what the heck this thing is doing now. It's like Aoife. I'm so sorry. Aoife. I'm sorry. Hey, Nina. Georgia Peach, thanks for the roses and the finger hearts. What's going on, Nina? Nina. Oh, that must be in... Oh, shoot. And then she started talking. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I thought that was an accident. I thought that was an accident. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. So how do these guys gaslight? How do these guys get these women to do this stuff? Okay. I love you. I only love you. Okay. I'm staying loyal. I need this to survive. Okay. All this crap, and then they're going to gaslight you when you confront them. They're never going to tell... Oh, God. One of the biggest things that I noticed that these dudes will not tell women the truth about is when they get in trouble. Yeah, you're the only one that can help me. When these guys get in trouble for fighting or something else, like let's say you look up your inmate and he has a parole date of, or he's going to go up to the parole board, like let's say in February of 2026, okay? And then 2026 rolls around and he's no longer going to the parole board. And then you ask him what happened. A lot of these guys will lie and say, well, I got written up because I was breaking up a fight. Okay. Hey, Ladies Kitchen.
Hey, it was just a mistake.
Oh.
That was a mistake.
Oh, no.
How you doing, though?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I just always enjoy your program.
Oh, thank you.
It's very educative, and thank you for everything you do.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay. Okay. I have no experience with anything jail, but it's very informative, and I just love listening to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.
So I'm just gonna drop off now.
Okay. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye. Yeah, these guys will just straight up lie. And like there are some states that will like blow up an inmate spot. Like if he's saying, oh, hey, Big Sash. Oh, somebody's asking to battle. We're going to just do it. Hi.
What should I do? Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm just good, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I will be here first.
I will accept. Ooh.
I will be here first.
Let's
it will
see.
be, inshallah, the time will go so much, gone so quickly.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to mute. Okay, I'm going to keep going with this outline, but I'm going to make sure I'm paying attention to this right here. Okay, remember, this is not a big deal, so just tap, tap, and you don't have to do anything special, okay? Hey, Dean! Dean's in here? Ooh, okay. Oh, and Flockin's in here too. Awesome. Whoa, he's showing us his stuff in there. Oh, man. That reminds me of some place. What's going on, Dean? All right, yeah, y'all just tap away. I think he only had like one person in his live. Yeah, just one person in there. Oh my God. Let's see. Oh, Flockin's number 1. Wait, who's that in number 2? Yep. Oh, wait, y'all switch places. How'd that happen? Current points, 51. Okay, that's Ladies Kitchen and Nina. All right. Oh, bonus mission in 40 seconds, or is that like 40 seconds of a bonus mission? What does that mean? Life creators unlock 3 times gifting points for reaching the target. Oh, okay. So if we reach whatever the target is, we'll get 3 times the gifting points. So the gifting target is 10. So how do you do that? Okay, so oh, okay. I see. Okay, so we've got like 30 more seconds to reach that target. And the target got reached. Okay. So it's saying that the 3 times gifting points are going to start soon. I need to put a clock on. So, oh, it already started. Now that's crazy because normally it takes way longer. Okay, so now we're in 55 seconds left of 3 times the gifts. Huh. See, now normally, like when it's 2 times, it seems like it takes for freaking ever for that part to start. But this one said it's starting soon and then it just went bam right into it. I was expecting to be sitting here waiting for it for like another 30 seconds or so. Let's see, Miso saying finger hearts. Okay, we've got 29 seconds left for the 3 times. Yeah, for the 3 times. Okay, I'm gonna reset that. Okay. All right, 15 seconds left. Whoa, Flockin, you threw like a whole bunch of donuts. Awesome. Thank you. Hope is throwing out a bunch of finger hearts. I'm thinking is throwing about finger hearts, and so is Queen Miss. I'm just saying blue, blue, blue. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't even talk anymore. Oh my goodness. Flocket, thank you so much for all those finger hearts. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Let's see. So, what? He's not far behind. Yeah. Whoa, he's not. He sure isn't far behind at all. Okay. You know what? I wasn't even expecting that. Let's see. Let's see. So, okay, so we've got a minute and a half left. Yeah, his one person. That's what I'm saying. I was like, okay, this isn't going to be like anything because like he just has one person in there. But no, they're not playing around. They're not playing around at all. 2 people? Yeah, they're not playing in there, I guess. Let's see. And it looks like they're not doing anything. So something's happening over there. Yeah, Shy, I think you're right. They might snipe. And why is the AI telling me prison domino game? Comment a strategy. Get out of here with that. Oh my God. Yeah, they're probably going to snipe. Okay, so what's going to happen is somewhere between 30 seconds and 1 second, they're going to throw something crazy to make sure they beat us. I think they're going to snipe. Let's see. If time allows, we'll role play once the finger heart goal is completed. 332 to go. Good grief. Momo, I love how you do like with your emojis and stuff. You always put like the coolest stuff in there. Yeah, she is sending huge gifts. I'm not even sure like what in the heck. They're going to do it. They're going to do something. Are they going to do something? Is it going to happen? It might happen. I'm not sure. What? Did we actually win? No way. Yay. Hey.
Carrie, thank you so much. If I am able to get your honeymoon, like if I accept something.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, and thank you to your team. You got a good team over there, Kari. Awesome job over there. But yeah, thank you so much, Flockin' and Letty's Kitchen and Hope. And it looks like you guys got some boosting gloves going on. That's pretty cool. That's cool. All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for the battle.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye. Okay. Okay. Aoife. What's going on, Aoife? I know. I'm going to remember that. Aoife. Yeah, you got a glove. Okay. And I just found where that stuff goes. Yeah. Kit Kat. Because I was thinking about the backpacks. That's where they go. In the backpacks. Yeah. Checking the backpacks for the power-ups. That was fun, y'all. Thank you for putting up with me. You have 4 gloves, Momo. Dang. Now I have to, okay. I need to look at like what all this stuff does. Cause I don't know. I'm almost feeling like I get overwhelmed. Like when I watch my daughter playing, oh my God, what are the games? What games does she play? She plays, oh my God. I can't even think of the games my daughter plays right now. Like the video games and like the stuff that they collect and like what they all do and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, how do you keep up with all this stuff? And now I feel like, oh my God, I'm about to have to learn. I'm zoomed in now. Am I? Oh my gosh. You guys can see like up my nose. Let's see. You're relatively new to TikTok. There's so many things. Exactly. You're going to DM me a screenshot of the power. Okay, cool. Gloves are usually thrown in the last 30 seconds. Yeah, see, every time I would see battles, I would like, whatever. Yeah, power-ups do expire. You should definitely battle on a regular basis. Yeah, I'm trying to battle at least like once alive. But the way that they want me to do the, there's like a continuum. I am really zoomed in now. This is freakish. Yeah, I'm like super zoomed in. The way that, let's see, 5 days. Yeah, like there's a continuum. I'm supposed to be battling like every hour. Okay. Let's see. It's like Nola said, you have to think of TikTok as a social media combined with a game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to be battling like once an hour. So I battled twice in this live, but yeah, I should have had like 3 battles. And I'm like, ooh, that's a lot. I mean, I tried to do that earlier, but then like nobody wanted to play with me. And then there was an offer, but I'm so used to hitting the decline button. I meant to push accept and I hit decline. And I was like, dang, I wanted to do that one. And then like, yeah, right after that one, right after I declined one that I wanted to hit yes on, that's when I couldn't find anybody. Like nobody wanted to play with me. And I was sad. I was supposed to get some kind of notification from like some kind of thing, a message from Gravitas Q about the battle. Yup, and I haven't gotten anything new from my creative manager. Oh wait, no. I wonder if she's even up yet. They're on the other side of the ocean. Hi, what is a battle? I don't know. A battle is a game, I guess, like where people have their teams. You have your community going up with you to like throw out gifts to try to beat the other team. Yeah. Oh man, so I'm trying to learn how to do this, and then like I'm doing like these little ones in these lives, but I have to do bigger ones. I have to do bigger ones for my agency, and I have gone this far without doing any. But I need to start doing them. I should have been doing them. And really the only reason I've started doing them is because I have learned that it has something to do with pushing your content out more when you battle. And I'm like, oh my God. So I've been missing out on having my stuff promoted by not battling. And that kind of sucks. So now I'm battling. Let's see, you shared a live with me of a DJ you follow who wants to do friendly battles and build community. Oh, okay. Yeah, friendly battles. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Let's see. You said he would send people your way so the same people aren't gifting. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, because we're supposed to be networking. And so that's one thing I'm missing out on by not getting together with my group, like with my agency. Sunshine, thank you so much for getting your daily heart me. Yeah, I'm missing out on doing that by not networking. I need to be networking. But I've been so busy. I've been so busy with the outlines. Because you guys, it takes me like 2 days. It takes me 2 days to write one of these. And I mean, I'm mostly done, but like I'm still coming up with new ideas here and there. And so like, yeah, it's a lot of preparation. Sometimes I kind of wish, sometimes I get jealous of the creators that have the engagement rooms. I get jealous of those guys because I know it takes a lot. Like they are on like the highest level of energy. I don't know how they do it. And they're on forever. They're on forever with like all their energy and they're connecting people together and stuff like that. But it's like, they don't have to really plan anything. They just come in, high energy. Oh shoot, it's another battle. Okay. Hey, we're going to do one more and it's going to be no big deal. We do not have to win. But I'm going to accept this one. We can totally lose, okay? We can lose. I'm accepting. How's it going?
This is.
Hi.
I am one battle.
Hi. Yeah,
One
sure.
battle, okay.
Yeah.
I am good. You good?
Yes, good. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to mute you so I can talk to my people. All right. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, listen, this one is not a big deal. I'm just doing it because I gotta do these. Also, this is a good chance to learn some stuff. Let's see. He's dancing. Yeah. See, when I start doing battles for real, I've got like a whole Oh, he's like really dancing. Oh, he's adorable. I swear, that's what my kid's gonna be doing. Yeah, he dances like my kid. And I'm like, oh no. Oh, that's the same kid? Oh my god. What? Are you talking to me or are you talking to your people? Wait. Is he talking to me or is he talking to... Hold on. Is he talking to his people? He don't have no people. I'm eating. Little. No. You think Manny battled him? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. I wish my son were in here. He'd be like, oh my god. I should... It's like... He'll be like, I don't dance like that. And I'll be like, whatever, dude. You wish. He has one person. I don't see them. I don't see them. I thought like your people would show up on the like even if they weren't doing anything, I thought they would show up on the top 3. I know, it looks comfortable. Emmy Sue Baking, what's going on? They're not gifting or tapping? Yeah. Oh. What are they doing? They're just there? That's making me sad. What the heck? That's making me sad. No. They're not doing anything. Yeah, well, it looked like I wasn't sure if he had any people. No. Like, I'm sad. Like, I don't see any people. Now I'm all sad. He said he thinks he's on a talent show. It's 2 people. How are you guys seeing his people? Or did you go over there to see? Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Did Restless Dreamer go over there? He did. Restless Dreamer went over there. Well, now he's dancing for Restless. Yeah, he's over there. He's like in the #1 spot over there. Yeah. Oh, what a sweetie. Oh my god. Like, so he wouldn't be over there by himself. That's nice. Oh. Oh no. Oh. You guys, my son wants to be a streamer. I know, that was so nice of him going over there. I know. He's dancing, hoping someone comes in and gives him. Yeah. Oh. You said the shimmy. You came back to a kid dancing and Restless went over there so he wouldn't be all by himself. That was so nice of him. But we're here just doing this kindness. Me so. Let's see, we gifted to a... Oh, okay. Cool. He said, let him beat us. He's almost doing the stanky leg. Oh, little dude. Oh, he got a gift. He got another person. Oh, Lady's Kitchen went over there. Oh, wait, who was that? Somebody else went over there? Oh, did some more of our people go? Emmy Sue. Oh, good. Okay. We got some sweeties that went over there for him. Some of our people went. Yay! Yay! Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Sister, only one battle, okay?
Okay, one. All right. Oh, you wanted to do it again? Okay, we'll do one more. And then I gotta go. One more, just one.
Yeah, one more, okay.
Okay, just one.
Okay.
Okay.
One more, only one more. Right, please, only
No,
one more.
this one. This is it. Why do I feel like just this one? Okay, so we got some sweeties going over there. I know. Oh, poor baby. It's like I'm in my chair. I'm going to show you guys some noodles. I'm going to do the noodle dance. Or I'm going to do the... I've got lip oil. I don't know. I don't have anything cool. Oh, I could draw you guys pictures. Okay. I could get rid of the love triangle. Oh. Yes. Let's get rid of the love triangle. Let's see. I'm going to draw something cool. Let's see if you guys can guess what I'm drawing. Wait a minute. Who just threw a hammer? Why? What are you guys doing? No. Wait, who's throwing hammers? Where'd the hammer come from? Who threw a hammer? Who hit that child with a hammer? Y'all hit that... Did y'all hit that baby with a hammer? Who hit that baby with a... Who's hitting the baby with the hammers? Who's hitting the baby? Who's hitting the baby with the hammers? Don't hit the baby with the... No. Don't hit the baby with the hammers. Don't hit the baby. Oh my God, why did we hit him with the hammers? Oh my God, don't hit that child. Don't you hit that child. Don't hit that child with no hammer. Oh my God. Let's make a happy face. You want to know what song he's dancing to? Okay, I'm going to unmute it. Okay, he's not dancing to any music. Cece, there's no music happening. Wait, what's this? What is this 0 out of 4 thing? What's that? What does it want us to do? Yeah, Caitlin, he's dancing to silence, which is making me really sad. Oh, okay, so we're about to have 2 times gifting points starting soon. Okay. Okay, and, okay, cool. And we've got our people. We've got our people on that side, too. Okay. See, now what's up with that? Okay, so y'all remember the last one. Okay, it started. We're in the 2 times gifting. Oh, man. What was that? A love painting? That was cute. Oh, yeah, they're trying to kick us. They're trying to beat us over there. Our own people. It be your own folks. It be your own folks. I know. He's a cutie. He's a cutie, and one of our people hit that little boy with a hammer. Somebody hit that little boy with 2 hammers. And I want to know who hit that child with a hammer. Who hit that baby with a hammer? I'll be thinking about that when I go to sleep. Somebody hit that baby with a hammer. That wasn't necessary. You went over there just to tap? Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. All right. Ooh, I'm getting chalk all over everything, y'all. And that thing is a piece of garbage. Oh, he's got a little mustache. Yay! Y'all sweetie pies. Miso said these hoes ain't loyal. No, somebody give that little boy something. Somebody give him something. Plus, the thing is, they're going to get power-ups. They're going to get power-ups. For real. Aww. He's over there dancing for real. Does he still not have music? Hold on.
Thanks, bro. Last second, bro.
Uh-oh.
Last second, bro. Last second. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, y'all.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're so close.
Sister Yumina.
Oh.
Sister Yumina.
It was really, really close. It was so close. It was like that close.
Okay, no problem. No problem, brother. No problem.
Okay.
Love you. Thank you so much.
All right.
I am happy, bro.
All right. Good
I am
night.
happy.
Okay. Thank you all. Huh? No. One battle?
Final. Okay, final. One, final.
No. No, I gotta get back to my people.
Please. Final.
I gotta get back.
Final. You final.
I gotta go back.
You final. Last.
No, that last one was the last one. Huh?
Only one more final. Okay? Only
No.
one.
No, we gotta go.
Please, sir. I am
My people are saying,
final.
but maybe tomorrow? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Uh-huh. Okay, I'll follow you.
Follow that.
I'm following you. I got you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Love you. Okay.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Which one of y'all hit that baby with a hammer? I want to know. Who hit that baby with 2 hammers? I looked away, looked back, and somebody was hitting that child with a hammer. And I'm like, what? Why are y'all hitting that baby? Why are we hitting the baby with the hammer?
Sister,
What's going on?
sister, how are you?
Good.
Yes.
How's it going?
I can dance. You want to dance, sister? 1 second.
No. No, because I'm trying to find out which of my people hit that baby with the hammer. Somebody hit that child with 2 hammers and knocked the little birdies, knocked the little stars. No. That broke my heart. I was over here like, and then I come back and like, I saw a hammer get out and I was like, no, not the hammers on the child. Who's throwing hammers at that boy? Oh no. Oh man, no. Pick me pastimes dance battle. Stop it, Faye. Yeah, Restless Dreamer said they won't fess up. Hey, everybody that went over to that little boy's live, everybody that went over there, thank y'all so much. That was really sweet of y'all because he was by himself. What does the hammer do? I don't really know. I'm still learning what all this stuff is, Nurse K. All I know was it was completely unnecessary to hit that child with a hammer. Nobody need to hit that baby with that hammer. We don't just throw hammers at children. He didn't have anybody over there. And somebody just like hit that baby. You had to go over there and help that. Yes, thank you so much for going over there. Right, Restless? When I realized that child was dancing to no music, I was like, oh, God. And then somebody hit him with a damn hammer. That was messed up. That was messed up. Yeah, I mean, so you're like, what if that was my kid? I know, right? Because, like, if I hadn't been in the battle, I would have gone, yeah, twice, Restless, twice. Somebody did it. But yeah, if I hadn't been the one battling, I would have gone over to that live too, because that made me feel so sad. He was just all by himself. I'm gonna find the culprit though. Whoever hit that baby with the hammer, shame on you. Oh my god. Shame on you for hitting that child with a hammer. With 2 hammers. I was dying. I'm like, no way. Put a wanted poster on the wall for who did it, right? Because I'm like, who did that? Oh my god. I was like, I don't know what happened. Like, what actually happens? Kit Kat, you're just calling out people. Oh my god. It was like, that's gonna mess me up for the rest of the night, because it was like out of nowhere. Like, it was like completely unnecessary. It was just dang. He's just and I think what's messed up was like the child was just dancing his heart out, and we're winning. He's dancing his heart out, we're winning, and then all of a sudden there's like hammers. Oh my god. Oh god. I'm like, why? They said that was as bad as Wanda throwing donuts last night when I was trying to help that guy battle Mandy Cat. Oh my god. Oh, you were trying to help the other guy win? And Wanda was like, nah. I'm guessing that's what happened. That's crazy. I wish I had been in there for that. Oh man, I would have been laughing my butt off watching Wanda like mess up the plan. I know. And he said when he was just out of breath. There was like no music. That made it like so funny and sad at the same time. I'm like, no. And then come the hammers. Like, who's throwing that shit? Oh my god, I'm gonna get you, whoever was throwing them hammers at that baby. I'm gonna find you. Let's see, you jumped on your other account and was like, Wanda, stop it. Dang. Oh my god. I know, no music. That was tripping me out. That was true, because I think Nina was like, I wonder what he's listening to. Or I think it was Nina. Yeah, that's why nobody will fess up. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, I'm going to get you. Whoever it was that threw that hammer. That threw 2 hammers at that little boy. Yeah, it was you, Nina. Because normally I do not unmute until the end. And Nina's like, I wonder what he's listening to. And I'm like, he's rocking out pretty good. He's probably listening to something, I don't know. And I turned it on. It was like, no music. I'm like, god damn it. See? You said his little garbage blowing in the wind. Shit. Oh my god. Yeah, he started winning to some set hammers. God dang. Oh, that was wrong. That was wrong. That was so unnecessary. Somebody did it though. Somebody. Oh. Oh my god. Somebody did that. Oh man, who did it? Look, I want to know who threw them hammers at that child. Hold on, Caitlin, was it you? Was it you? Did you throw the hammers at the baby? Caitlin said you said these You said these battles don't matter. Did you hit that child? Oh my god, my stomach hurts. Wait a minute, so you didn't do it? Who hit the baby? Oh my god. I can't. Oh my god. I can't wait till I find my daughter. Oh my god. I can't wait till she comes out. I'm gonna tell her that story. She's gonna be like, who threw? Why did they do that? I don't know. And nobody knows who did it. Somebody did it. Let's see. Hold up. Hold up. Who said that? I know I saw it. Like, Restless said, I can't believe none of y'all are fessing up. This footage will be in his biopic. Why are y'all hitting babies with hammers? That's what I'm saying. Like, why? That child was just... that child was just dancing his heart. He was dancing his heart out with no music. You said, I promise it wasn't me, but I wish it was because it was hilarious. God dang. You saw the name, but you started watching him dance and you forgot. Sebastian. So you witnessed it. We get closest power-ups. Not hammers. Where did they come from? I don't know. I don't know where the hammers came from, but why? Maybe the hammer was about to expire. That child was dancing to no music, y'all. Someone dipped it through hammers and dipped it out. Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh no! Oh my god! We haven't been battling for long enough for the power-ups to expire. So somebody just did it just for the hell of it. You telling me somebody just threw hammers at that baby just because? Why? Try my hammer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cece said just evil. That caught me off guard. That's like something out of a movie. Like, why? Why? Oh my god, that kid was just dancing. He was just dancing to the sound of his own clothes. Somebody hit his ass with a hammer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, my side hurts. Oh no. Oh man. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to find the footage. I wonder if I'll be able to see that in the playback. Like, am I gonna be able to see that shit? Who did that? Because I haven't. You're heading over to Mandy's live? Yeah, I'm about to end this over here. Because I'm going to head over to Mandy's live also and stay for a little bit. But I'm going to have to go to bed again. Yeah. Find that hammer throw. That's what I'm saying. Because why? My mom definitely would have wanted me to run the hammer before it expires. Oh my god. Dancing with myself. Lord. Have a good night. Whoever isn't coming to Mandy's. All right. Yeah, I'm going to end this live. Thank y'all for putting up with me in those battles. Whoever the hammer thrower was, whoever's throwing hammers at babies, I'm going to find you. I'm going to find whoever threw the hammer at that baby. He's literally dancing to no music. That shit is crazy. I know. Oh my god. Yo, 1 or 2 hammers ain't hurt him. Oh god. Yeah. But thank y'all for putting up with me. Look at that. We got to 190,000 likes. Oh my god. Candy, I'm glad you had fun. Oh my god. Thank you for keeping the chat going. Thank you for all the shares and the power shares. Thank you for putting up with me in this outline tonight. Okay. Thank you for all the gifts. Okay. Thank you for having my back in the battles. Who said pick me pastimes laughing at kid's face? Shut up. That kid was dancing his ass off and stuff. I hit that child. I can't. You Faye, pop yourself right there. Pop yourself in the head. And everybody's pointing fingers and nobody's fast enough to hit that baby. All right. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to go to Mandy's live, all right, and see what she's got going on for a little bit. Miso. Oh, my God. Y'all, thank you so much. I'll be back at 11 a.m. Eastern. Oh, my God, my side hurts for real from laughing. That was crazy, y'all. I looked over and came back, and I was like, oh. Okay, good night, everybody. Oh, man. What was his name? Y'all. Oh, my God. That was crazy. All right, good night.